If I hadn't come to see Mark 6 years ago and I hadn't done any, and I just kept along my merry way, chances are I would have had back surgery, would have had hip surgery. Who knows? I would have been in misery for 6 years. I know that.
I was still a competitive cyclist when in fact, the decline in performance is what prompted me to come see Mark.
It's really hard going through something like this and having chronic pain and kind of feeling like no one's on your side with things. And when I met him and saw the dedication that he had, it renewed my commitment to helping myself get better. And that was a big thing for me, because for a while I had lost hope.
I've been to doctors of osteopathy, I've been to physiatrists, I've been to orthopedic Western doctors, acupuncture, chiropractors, physical therapists. I had seen many people.
Many of us, especially with my shoulder, had the medical world pat us on the back and say, we're done. And you feel anything but done. It wasn't until Mark and Dynamic Balance came along and said, well, you know, it doesn't have to be that.
Just the questions he asked me were more involved than I've gotten from any doctor over the past 8 years.
He knew almost everything about the body.
He's outside the category of a physical therapist. He's not a chiropractor. He fills a niche which I don't know of anybody else out there that does.
It wasn't about taking pain medicine, and it wasn't about short-term things. It was really about changing my lifestyle and how he was going to help me take those steps that I needed to get my knees back together.
When a problem is discovered, even if it's not a lifelong problem, he helps you find the root cause of it, and working with you, get past that pain.
And associates that with exercise program.
Over here, we have these huge imbalances of our daily lives. Our computer keyboards that we're hunkering over, our tight little wrists on our little phones and devices, being in seat belts and hunkered over desks. We have these huge imbalances. Dynamic balance with smart, intensive work can bring our life into balance. I can, with work here on strength training, body work, reprogramming how I sit, stand, and approach things, building up a whole new core here.
And if one thing's hurt, sometimes it doesn't mean that single thing is the only problem in your body.
It wasn't always just, oh, my wrist hurts. It was, how does it relate to the position I'm sitting in, to my posture, to what we all now refer to as core.
Now when I'm walking or driving or doing anything, I'm constantly thinking, okay, where's my body? How is my knee positioned? And it's little things like that that go a long way in actually helping, you know, my process and anyone else's process as well.
I became better and felt less pain.
I'm in 85–90% less pain. I mean, that makes me a better businessman, makes me a better father. When you're in pain with your lower back or your hip, you can't. It's hard to focus.
I always feel like I've done something wonderful for myself when I leave. You know, it's kind of like I've done myself a big favor.
I noticed a tremendous difference in my performance, in how I felt, in my strength.
Coming to Dynamic Balance has really improved my entire outlook on life and enjoying life.
The real gift of Dynamic Balance for me now, that my body feels, you know, safe, healed, and whole. The real gift has been learning how to really safely work out, to safely get a program and an implementation towards a goal of life fitness. And for that, I'm eternally grateful.